Hey guys, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I don't know when you're gonna watch this video. I'm filming this on the 26th of December 2024. I wanted to do my TBR for 2025. Usually I don't pick too many books. I've done the 25 books for 2025, but my real TBR is not 25 books because that would be too much. So yeah, I will show you the official TBR, the books that I want to read for 2025, and then the books that I hope I will read. I tried to put many books from my physical TBR because we need to shrink that baby. And yeah, I will put at the end like my new release of 2025, the books that I want to read. So yeah, let's start. The first book I wanted to put was Minor Detail by Adania Shibli. This is a book about Palestine. I think it's still fiction, but it is inspired, of course, by real event. I don't think it's like a biography. I think it's still in the realm of like fiction. I think with everything that is happening right now, this is a good moment to read that and really be aware of what is happening. So yeah, and it's quite small. I bought it this year in England, and I think it is very important. The next book is going to be Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross. My friend Camille bought me this book. It's the hardcover version. I also have the second book in the duology. So if I like this one, I might go into the second book again. Sorry, a little hair. I think I have a few friends that have read that and really loved it. I think it's kind of like science fiction or magical realism. I think it's happening in the war as well. But yeah, I want to go into this book not knowing too much. I think I'm gonna like it. A little bit of romance, a little bit of magic. So yeah. Oh, don't know where to put that. Then we have The Trials of Apollo by Rick Riordan. This one is, I think, the second book or the third book in the series, but I will be buying the other books, of course. I think I'm gonna buy them in paperback and just probably sell this one because I don't know, I only have this one. I have finished, I think, last year, The Heroes of Olympus, and this is like the next part. I know there are some other books in the Percy Jackson universe with Percy as the main character, but I want to go in like order of publication, so I think I'm gonna start with those ones. I think I need to have at least one book of Greek mythology or else I die. Then we have the only non-fiction in this is the Barbie screenplay. It is fiction, kind of, but I'm really interested in screenplays. I want to write some, I want to work in cinema, and I think reading actual screenplay can really help. I really want the Everywhere, Everything, All at Once screenplay. I have seen the Get Out as well, and it seems really cool. I've watched both of the movies. But yeah, I bought Barbies. I'm really excited. There are some pictures, and I want to see how it was changed with the movies. So yeah, might be crying at the end of this one. Then we are going to go into like romance. I think I only have like adult romance. We have Out on a Limb by Hannah Bonham Young. I also have her other works. I know there is a second book in this series that is coming out next year. I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy it or like it, so let's try with this one first. This is with like a unexpected pregnancy, which I don't know if I'm gonna like or not. I don't read that much of like pregnancy trope things. But apparently the romance is amazing, and I really want like a good romance thing. And you have both main characters have physical disabilities. I'm not sure, but um, they both have disabilities, and I want to see how it is incorporated into the book. I think it's going to be very interesting. And I also have like, it's signed, and I also have like stickers, which I think is like the cutest. Oh my god. Then of course we have the Queen of Romance, Emily Henry. I read People We Meet on Vacation because it was my best friend's favorite book, and now I want to read all of her books. But I want to start in order of publication in her adult romance, because I know she has written young adult and like fantasy or sci-fi books. And so the first one is Beach Read. I know it's my friend Leonie's favorite in the Emily Henry universe. Oh my god, I still got the stickers with the price. But yeah, I'm really excited for this one. Again, if I like this, I might go into her other books. Book Lovers, Happy Place, Funny Story, and she is releasing a new book next year. I think it's The Great Big Beautiful Life or something like that, and I'm really excited. So yeah. And the last book in the adult romance is a novel love story by Ashley Poston. I've read her other books in the series, and she's coming out with a new book. I think is a Sound of Love or something like that, and I'm really excited. The 7 Year Slip was like one of my favorite read this year. It took me a while to go into reading this book, but I guess it's going to be for 2025. I've read a lot of Ashley Poston book this year. I've read A 7 Year Slip. I've read her short story for Amazon Prime, and I've read 2 of the Geekerella thing. I think it's Geekerella, the first one, and the third one is like Beauty and the Beast kind of inspired. But I think I really loved her adult romance book. Also, there's a little bit of magical realism, and I just love that. Then I only have like one book of young adult romance. You've read Sam. It's not really romance. I'm sorry, I don't know why I said romance. This deals with grief. I think it's gonna just knock me out. But I really want to read it. It's quite small. The author is Dustin Tao. I also have his other books that just came out when Haru was here. If I read this one and I love it, I'll probably read the second one. I don't know if I'm going to listen to it or read it, but yes, I'm really, really excited. And let's see if I cry for this one. Then the last 2 books are in the thriller, young adult thriller kind of. So we have Killjoy by Holly Jackson. This is the only book I haven't read in the A Good Girl's Guide to Murder trilogy. This is like the novella that comes before. I just want to say goodbye to Pip, and I don't know if Ravi's here. I'm really interested in seeing what comes with this story, but yes, I'm so excited. And the last book is Little White Lies by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I just love her writing. I'm not the greatest fan of the Greatest Game that just came out. I haven't finished it. I am still reading it. It's just too much romance and the plot is lacking. I don't know. But this is one of her older works. It's a duology. I only have the first book just to see if I'm gonna like it. But what I love is like short chapters, and like I think it takes place in like pageants and beauty, and yes, I'm really excited. The last book is the new Hunger Game book about Haymitch. I think is the son of reaping, the I can't remember the name, but I don't have, of course, a physical copy, but it's coming out next year. I think it's next month actually, or like in 3 or 4 months, and I'm really excited. I read the other books, I think last year or the year before that, and loved it, and I cannot wait for the next one with Hey Mitch. So yeah, this is my official TBR for 2025. We will see if I read all of them, and I hope I will. For this year, my 2024 TBR, this was the first year I ever finished my entire TBR. I was so proud. Last year, I think only one book was not finished. It was King of Scars by Leigh Bardugo. I still have to read those, but it's fine. Now for the books I'm hoping to read. This book I had in like 3 or 4 years in my TBR. It's You Should See Me in a Crown by Lee Johnson. It's a young adult, and I'm really excited. I don't know anything about the story, but I just want to read it. I want to read every book by Holly Jackson, so we're gonna start with 5 Survive. I think I'm gonna do a video of like reading her entire bibliography. So I have Killjoy, 5 Survive, and the reappearance of Rachel Price. She also has another book that is coming out. I think it's not young adult, I think it's adult, but I'm really excited. We have a little bit of romance with Hello Stranger by Catherine Center. I bought this book really recently this year, and it's a romance. She doesn't remember the faces of people and things like that, so I'm really excited. There's a cute dog, so yeah, what more could I ask? I also bought all of Howl's Moving Castles. I think it's trilogy by Diana Wynne-Jones, and Howl's Moving Castle, the movie by Miyazaki, is my favorite one ever, and apparently Howl's is even more dramatic in the books, so I'm really excited. And I think this cover is like the most beautiful thing ever. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try and read it. It's quite short. Oh my god, there's pictures, well, drawings. It's really beautiful. Cannot wait. Let's do in order. I have started this year As Long as the Lemon Tree Grows by Zulfa Katu. I'm really sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. With everything happening in Syria as well, I really wanted to read a book about it. I started it at work with audiobook, but the reality of it is just too heartbreaking, and I think it deserves a real time to read it. So I have the audiobook and I will be reading it, but I think I need the right moment to give it justice. But it is one of my friend's like maybe favorite books. Her family is from Syria, and I just keep looking at the news because everything is very strange, and I hope it will go for the best. But yes, I think we need to educate ourselves, so this book I will be trying to read this year. In another so those books are like part of like trilogy or series that I want to continue. So first we have Legendary by Stephanie Garber. This is the second book in the Caraval trilogy. I've read Caraval this year. I'm not sure if I like really liked it or hated it. I have no clue. It was like a fever dream, but I want to continue the story. Apparently this is like where it all gets really real and really good. I know everyone talks about Jack, and apparently he's coming in this book, so we will see if I like him or not. I also have like the prequel. I think it's a prequel or it's a sequel. I don't know. The a Broken Heart, Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy. But yes. Then we have The Raven King by Nora Sukovic. The first book, what is the name of them? The Foxhole Court. I bought the 3 books No idea why, because I didn't like the first book, but I thought it was gonna sell out, because this is self-published, and she recently came out with another book in this world, in this trilogy. And I thought, okay, I need to get back into it. It is like, look at the trigger warning for those books, because it is very weird and traumatizing. But I want to continue because my friend Pia, it's like one of her favorite books. She raves about them, so I need to give it a proper go and see if she saw something that I didn't. And also I have the physical copy, so I need to read them at least to know. This is the second book, by the way. And the last book is Vengeful by V. Schwab. I read Vicious this month or the month before and absolutely loved it, so I want to continue. This one is pretty thick, and it is signed. I'm so happy. The third book, she's currently writing it, so I might read that at the end of the year when she announces maybe when the third is coming out, because it's gonna be so hard waiting, and I cannot imagine what people thought, because I think there is like 6 years between the first two books, and this one came out in like 2000, when was it? 2018. So it's like 6 years again. And the third book is not coming out soon. So yeah, I'm gonna take my time. I have all the books by V. Schwab that I want to read. I want to end this this Savage Song. The second book is Our Dark Duet that I want to read. I'll also have a Darker Shades of Magic trilogy that I really want to read as well. There is a comic book with this universe. I think it's Extraordinary. What do we have? Yeah. And I've read The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. So yeah, I think I want to read more books by V. Schwab because she's just amazing. Her writing is amazing. The characters are just perfect in terms of like writing. They're not perfect in real life, but yes, I really love her writing. So now I'm gonna put like books that I want to read that are coming out next year. I think Emily Henry, Ashley Poston is coming out with a new book. Holly Jackson, Sophie Gonzalez is coming out with a new book. Paige Powers, his book was one of my favorite, The Borrow a Boyfriend Club, and his second book is And There Were Roommates, and I'm excited. But yes, I will put everything that I want to read here. In the official TBR, I had to put the second book in The Granger's Game by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, but because I'm not liking it, the first book, very much, I think I'm gonna remove it and just pretend that I never planned on reading. But yes, I hope you like this video, and Happy New Year. I hope life goes well for you. 2025 is gonna be amazing. No idea what's gonna happen, but it's fine. Thank you for watching, and see you next year. Bye!